was this the first time? You visited the site?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not before. Not after me.
So we started the construction works, okay, by late 2015, okay, where we moved around 5 million of 5 million cubic meter of soil to make all the enabling works on site. Then by 2016, we appointed our first infrastructure package contractor, which was called supporting Expo Village package. Okay, so as of now, the infrastructure packages are fully completed. The services are being handed over to the authorities. Buildings, all the buildings that fall under Expo 2020, 99% is completed. We have obtained all the completion certificates from DM for the thematic district. As you're gonna just pass by now, and you're gonna see the progress visiting. During the event, we're gonna have around 30,000 car park to support the event. All those car parks, as you can see here and there. So go ahead. My friend. Okay. Go. This is the first time, okay, the United Arab Emirates, where we have utilized recycled tires, okay, in the asphalt. It was not done before in the UAE. So this is the first project utilizing this sustainable approach, okay, during the asphalt construction. As you can see here, the buildings on the left side are dedicated for power and communication. Salat and Diwa 130 kV substation. All those substations were constructed by Diwa, okay, to make sure that we have sufficient load during the event. Okay, and yeah, as you may aware, okay, the theme of Expo 2020 is connecting minds and creating the future. So we will connect the world. And there are three sub-themes: sustainability, mobility, and opportunity. And we do have three different petals, and each petal represents one of those sub-themes. As you can see here, on your left side, those are the international participants are being constructed now. Okay, we are tracking them on a daily basis to make sure that they're gonna finish as per the planned dates and milestones.
So all of this will be completed in next 6-7 months.
Yeah, before that, yeah. So 190 countries, okay, have confirmed their participation during the event. We're gonna have around 190 countries. Whole world almost. Okay.
You have about 190 countries participating.
Housing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will pass, but we will see with them.
Have they established the ticket costs, like packages?
I am not sure, but I think everything was published online recently. Is it 800? I'm not
We have
sure.
a 3-day pass.
3-day pass, yeah, true.
Something like that. 3 or 500.
If you have like 600 money, you can start collecting money. Piggyback.
Okay. So as you can see, this is DB World. Okay. So during the event, we're gonna have 2 main emergency points. Okay, to support the event. The temporary one, which we're gonna just now pass by. Okay. It consists of Dubai Police, DCD, and ambulance. Okay. This is DB World.
3D pass is 260. 260. Selling.
Online.
Okay.
After a while,
On the other side, as you can see, that pavilion is Saudi pavilion. The second biggest pavilion after UAE pavilion. Yeah, this one. It's like a similar, you know.
Glass, yeah.
Yeah, it's opening glass at the top, which they mean their ambition is towards the sky.
Move towards the
Yes.
new future.
Yeah.
See, this is a glass.
Okay.
It's like opening a new window.
Yes. True.
This is what I wanted to say.
Okay, so during the event we're gonna have 4 welcoming plaza. Okay, 1 in each district. We have 3 districts: mobility, sustainability, and opportunity. Okay. So we have 1 welcoming plaza or arrival plaza for each, and the 4th one is the metro plaza. We're just gonna see it, which is the biggest metro station built in UAE. Okay. So this is the pedestrian bridge. This will be the first arrival plaza, opportunity arrival plaza. So people will come there and they will cross the bridge and enter the area. It's not covered. There's a portal. Okay. Made of carbon fiber, as you can see, it's like black box. There are shade structure after they pass here and after they pass the security point, where we have toilets, mag and bag, stuff like that. So yeah. Okay. So as you can see, this is the opportunity district, okay, where we have around 30 buildings, okay, categorized as assisted pavilions, where the pavilions that for the countries that they can't afford building their own pavilion, we build the pavilion and we give it to them to utilize during the event. We have service pavilions, which is going to be F&B, and we have multilateral, which basically will be offices, okay? So the huge building on our right side is COEX, Conference and Exhibition Center. It's being constructed by DWPC, and eventually it's like Dubai World Trade Center will move here. Okay. And okay. On the other side, you're gonna see 2 big buildings. We have the first one is the leadership pavilions, okay, for the VVIP visit during the event, and there is a small majlis to host them before they go to their building or pavilion. On your right side, or the right of it, is the is basically gonna be a hotel, Roof Hotel, okay, which is gonna be hospitality. As you can see, so this is the last area we are finalizing here due to the interface with more than 3 contractors, and basically it will be done within 1 month. Yes, good. Exhibition center. Okay, this is the metro station area, as you can see here. So this is the 4th arrival plaza. People will come from that point all the way to the side.
What line is this? Green, red?
Sorry?
What line will it be?
What line?
Blue.
It's the red line, not
Red
green,
line.
but yeah.
How many workers on the day, like today?
So our peak was in January 2019, where we had around 40,000 workers on site. Okay. This is yeah. That's yeah. That was the peak in January. During that month, we had around 40,000.
No.
So we have constructed. We are building a city. It's not like a project, you know. Okay. So this is the mobility districts. Also, we have around 30 buildings categorized based on like also assisted pavilions, service pavilions, and multilateral pavilions. And for each district, there is one big pavilion representing that district. Okay. We're gonna see that this is the mobility district. Okay. Now we will see the biggest pavilion within that district. Okay, it's called the mobility pavilion. It's being constructed by Amar. So the question was, someone asked me, you asked me, where would the participant, where would they stay? So as you can see, okay, those buildings, okay, called Expo Village, which will house all the participants during the event. They need a place to sit in, right, and stay during the event. So they will stay in those buildings. And after the expo is over, there will be another phase, okay? And those buildings can be utilized as like they can be rented or whatever. Yeah, residential, it can be residential buildings. But it's being constructed by DWTC.
What will happen?
This is a mobility pavilion, as I mentioned, for each district. There is one big pavilion representing that district. This is the mobility pavilion. So it looks like extruded spinner. You can see the fine station.
Last metro station.
And this is the metro station, right?
Last station.
What do you mean? Yeah, the other station, yeah? Yeah. And there is like another phase, okay, but it was not announced yet, okay, which will connect this metro line to Al-Maktoum. So you may know this one.
See, what will happen of those other country pavilions?
Okay, after the event, all the buildings that were constructed by Expo will remain, and the buildings that were constructed by, or the pavilions, okay, that were constructed by the countries will be demolished. Yeah.
So what will this site be used after that?
After that, all those lands can be sold. There will be a mixed-use development across the site.
The trade center comes here, so basic, all the exhibitions that are held over.
So the exhibition will be in course. Come on. Yeah.
So this place will continue.
Yes. There is a legacy plan called District 2020 to ensure that the development will keep growing and continuing in this area. Okay. So this is one of the arrival plaza, the mobility one.
Steel. Carbon. Excuse me. How long this is going to last? 6 months or 5 years?
It's 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months from October till April 2021. Okay, so basically all those mega events, okay, take place every 5 years in different countries. This is it. There are small expos like Astana or whatever, but the mega expos like every 5 years in different countries.
I'm sure this facility is also supported with the other amenities like supermarket, hospitals.
Of course. There will be hospitals, there are supermarkets, there are everything. There are I guess there is a mall, but we didn't see it. Okay, next to those buildings, the one we saw for the ID, there is a mall being constructed by also DWTC and Amar called Dubai South Mall. So that mall will be also supporting the event. Okay. And so our target from the beginning of the project, okay, to set this expo as an exceptional expo and to set it as a benchmark for the future expos. So we have avoided all the bottlenecks and shortcomings that existed in the previous expos. So one of the things that we have, or one of the things that we gonna provide during the event is parks. So we have 2 parks for the children, especially for the families who want to come to the event, but they want a place where they can, take their children to and make sure that they're gonna entertain and they're gonna learn something new. So we're gonna provide 2 main parks called South Parks and North Parks. where there are gonna where there gonna be leisure activities, mostly about like gonna be, I don't want to call it like leisure, but gonna be entertaining and educational journey for the kids or for the for the children or the young group of people.
There was another thing. I mean, what we have learned from the last
Expos.
Expos was the fast track movement. I heard about it, but
What do you mean by the crowd management?
crowd management.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
We have taken into
There is
consideration.
something
You're talking about
different.
cars, vehicular, or
No,
pedestrian?
pedestrian.
Yes, that's why if you look into the districts, you will see all the spacing between the buildings, okay, and the queuing operation strategy goes hand in hand to make sure that the area will not be stuck, the area will not be crowded, people will move smoothly
Yeah.
between the buildings and the concourses.
There is another technology which you have used. I heard it on the radio.
Which one?
How you scan the people.
It's like you're talking about
Entering the site?
Yeah, yeah.
entering the site and then the time left to reach the next.
Yeah,
Some
because there will
some
not
time
be,
management.
there will
Yeah,
not
of
be
course.
queue systems. It will just
So,
be
for
that-
example, the queuing, as I mentioned in the Rival Plaza, we're gonna have the security points there. Okay, so people will enter once they enter the site by their phone. They just can't, like as you can enter the site, as you're gonna punch in at your work, you just stood and pass. Same thing gonna happen here. Magan bag, you will pass. You will just like you can punch in by your phone, showing the ticket barcode, and you can enter. So there will be no queuing. There will be
And
no.
security also is fast track.
Yeah, different.
And what's this?
So Expo is all about Expo is all about showcasing. It's a platform, okay, where this platform is given to the world, okay, to showcase their latest innovation, technologies, where they want the country or the world, okay, to invest in and to adapt. This is basically what Expo is all about. So in here, Expo will be it will be an opportunity, okay, for all the countries, okay, to showcase their latest innovation and technology in the field of sustainability, mobility, and opportunities, anything not related to sustainability and mobility. So this will be a platform for all the countries around the world, okay, to showcase their innovations, basically. So, for example, let's say the African countries, I don't want to mention any name, but there are so many, okay, African countries, or I don't want to call them poor countries, but yeah, the countries that they can't afford, okay?
Developing.
Yes. It's not developing, it's undeveloped countries. Anyway, so those countries, they do have, okay, some sort of innovations, but they didn't have the channel, okay, to showcase, okay, and to market their countries to the world. So this would be a huge opportunity for them, okay, to showcase what they can provide to the world or what they have in their own nation. Okay, so as you can see, the facilities, the buildings, definitely districts are fully constructed. So one of the things also we are working on with our stakeholders, for example, the Development and Stability, in order to plant the site, and because it depends on the season of growing and stuff like that, we have constructed, okay, a nursery over there. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, that nursery. All the trees that gonna be exist here, okay, are being planted there, and we just after the construction and everything, we'll make sure like we're gonna move them from the nursery to the site. We have more than 120 trees. So as you can see, the remaining construction, okay, belongs to the countries. I think we are giving them a deadline like at least like a max, because they need some time for testing and adoption. We need to ensure